Dr. McDougall, John McDougall, a legend in the vegan community and someone have promoted for the last 15 years on YouTube. A big reason John McDougall really cranked on social media is through my promotion of him in 2010 onwards to 2015, etc. Now, whilst John McDougall, Dr. McDougall, is a fantastic resource for many topics, I do feel he loses the plot. All right, he drops the bag of rice when it comes to his contradictions. So let's get into that. All right, so this is a question from the durianrider.com coaching group. If you want one-on-one coaching group from myself, or any and all questions answered, anything in your life that you think I can be assistance of, whether it's weight loss, health, nutrition, making bank online, it's whether helping with your kids, your wife, your husband, etc., dating relationships, travel, finances, anything that you think I can be a help of, please ask that question. Join my coaching group, durianrider.com. This is a question in the coaching group. Hey, Durianrider, I'm listening to some McDougall stuff. He makes it clear that it's pretty hard to gain weight on an all sugar and starch diet. But how come he still advocates for calorie restriction in the form of low density foods for faster weight loss in order to burn more fat? McDougall hates on the keto diet as the body going into starvation mode to burn fat, but seems like he's still recommending semi-starvation by eating lower calorie density foods. Wouldn't this have similar negative effects on life quality because you're restricting carbs? That's the question. And yes, our friend here who's asked that question is correct. All right. McDougall contradicts himself. He says carbs don't make you fat, but limit your sugar and limit your rice intake if you want to lose weight faster. All that does is spike your TSH, which is thyroid stimulating hormone. When your TSH goes up, your metabolism goes down. Your ability to burn weight, lose weight goes down, okay? And then you might, if you do it long enough, you end up on some thyroxine or T3, T4 medication. And then you're taking medication you didn't even need because you could just, if you just eat enough carbohydrate, then your body, your TSH will balance out, you'll drop, and then your T3, T4 go up. And your temperature's all good, you don't get cold and stuff, and your motivation's strong. So that's if I could have a magic wand and press a magic button and change one thing that McDougall says is his contradictions. McDougall's pro-carbohydrate, but then he flips around, becomes anti-carbohydrate. Well, carbs are great. No one gets fat from carbs, but you should restrict how much fruit, how much sugar, how much rice you eat if you want to lose weight. And it's like, all right. Here's the bottom line truth. All right, I'm 46. I've had an injury the last few years. I haven't been able to train much as normal, but I'm ripped, man. I'm ripped. Look at the photos on Instagram or my Strava from today. I am absolutely shredded. I look like a professional runner, and I run about 3 miles a week, and I'm running low 17s on a 5K slow course. Okay, I'm not a super gun runner. Okay, I'm not doing crazy miles. 3 miles a week for the last few years ain't a lot of miles. Sorry. But I'm shredded. I look like a pro kickboxer. I look like a pro soccer player. All right, middleweight kickboxer. All right, I'm 73 kilos, diced at 183 centimeters, 6 foot tall. Okay, if carbs make you fat, all right, then how come I'm not obese? I'm not doing the training. All right, what do is I limit my fat intake, and when I get too lean, I eat more fat. Okay, every single meal I stuff in the fruit or the sugar or the starches. Right? Stuff it in. Stuff it in might mean just a handful of blueberries. It might mean 4 family serves of rice. All right. Stuff it in is as much as I want. As much as I want whenever I want. All right. Same with sex. Me and Natasha, we have as much sex as we want. Maybe it's 6 times a day I'm cream pieing her. Maybe it's just once. All right. It's unlimited. There can't be restrictions in my world on how much carbohydrate you consume if you want to have your best life. You can do what McDougall says and restrict your carbs, and all these other people avoid sugar, restrict carbs. You can do that. Your life quality is going to suffer. That's not up for debate. You can disagree with me, but you're still going to be wrong. When you limit your carbohydrate intake, when you limit your fruit, when you limit your sugar, when you limit your starches, you suffer. You suffer from a poorer quality of life. Oh no, durianrider, I'm a raw foodist and starch is a poison and sugar's bad, but I eat fruit, but fruit's full of sugar. But it's natural sugars. Sugar's always natural. Sugar's always natural. Oh, but sugar's always natural. Sucrose is 50 glucose, 50 fructose. It doesn't change. The sucrose molecule doesn't change whether it's from a Twinkie bar, an organic mango, or a sugar cane stick. Now, the Twinkie bar, what's in there? There's fat, there's dairy hormones, there's all those things. There's oil, makes your skin greasy, makes you break out from the oil. But then people blame the sugar. Sugar's never the problem. And I'm the only person with the reach I have who says this explicitly and consistently for 15 years on social media. Sugar is never, ever the problem. There's people in, or Harley, okay, I get it, but you got to burn it off, though. Okay, you got to burn it off, though. What? No. There's people in, if you got anyone who's a nurse, a surgeon, or a doctor, or a caretaker at a hospital, ask them, are there people in comas in hospital? Okay? Yes. And what are they being fed? They're fed a sugar drip, injected sugar into their arm. And they're losing weight. They're wasting away in hospital. In a bed. They're not talking. They're not moving. They're in bed. All right? The nurses have to turn them over so they don't get bed sores. They're so sedentary. And they're injected with sugar, refined sugar, dextrose, glucose solution from wheat, refined processed sugar injected into their veins every single second of the day. And they're losing weight. So next time someone says to you, sugar makes you fat, or you burn it off, then ask them, what about the coma patients who waste away in hospital injected with sugar? I get this from nurses, doctors. They're like, "Yeah, holy sugars. I mean, you're very lean, but you burn it off, don't you?" And I ask them about their patients, the coma patients. Oh yeah. No, they waste away. I'm like, what did you just say? And they're like, well, I don't know. And I'm like, you know, man, you see it at work. What nonsense? What lies are you telling yourself? Okay. I'll always get my blood pressure up on this one. We need to stop spreading bullshit. All right. The amount of dribble, and I catch myself sometimes in certain topics in my life. I'm like, hang on, what am I saying? Who taught me that? Where'd that reality come from? That's not true. So there you go. So McDougall, fantastic resource. I don't promote him much anymore, unfortunately. I would love to, but he makes people anti-vegan in the end because then they limit their sugar. They start getting their calories in, calories out bullshit. And McDougall and people who follow McDougall, 100% of them, unless they come across me, they will develop an eating disorder or disordered eating. 100%. And this is, I know McDougall's listening to this, John, mate. Raise the level up, bro. You're a champion. You're a legend. You're an icon. But you got to stop fucking contradicting yourself, John. All right? John, mate. Stop the fucking contradictions, brother. Okay? Carbs are great. No one gets fat from carbs. Oh, if you want to lose weight, you got to starve yourself on the carbs. Come on, man. Stop the contradictions. Stop the restriction. There's 3 billion people on the planet who are lean on a diet predominantly of fruit, rice, and sugars. And yes, some of them eat animal products in very, very small amounts. And when the animal product percentage goes up, their body weight goes up. Their health issues go up. There's 3 billion people out there. If you got the average 400-pound American or 500-pound Australian or 600-pound German and you took them with me and we went to country Philippines or rural Thailand or rural Kenya and we ate a traditional rural diet of processed carbs, processed sugars, and fruits, would the 4, 5, 600-pound travel people with me, would they stay 4, 5, 600 pounds? No, they would fucking shrink rapidly. All right, they wouldn't be on their SSRI meds that make them gain fucking zillion pounds. They wouldn't be going to Denny's. They wouldn't be going to Krispy Kreme. They wouldn't be going to Macca's. Would be in town, in the village, eating the ugali, the corn, the rice, the sugar, the fruit, the mangoes, the good shit. Okay, 30 bananas a day. We'd be getting it done. We'd be going for little walks if we could. But the diet changes would result in drastic, impressive, extreme weight loss. Guaranteed. All right. There's 2 things you can be guaranteed of life. 3 things: taxes, death, and a high carb, low fat vegan diet like durianrider recommends spreads you the fuck out. There are 3 things you can be guaranteed on. Okay? And 4, life's fucking hard. Get over it. Okay? We need to stop spreading the bullshit. Okay? McDougall's fantastic, but McDougall's for advanced people of my protocols, right? Who want to maybe deep dive in some health issues or whatever. Then McDougall's a good resource for that, talking about certain cancers or blah blah blah. But otherwise, with nutrition, fuck man, I can't recommend McDougall anymore. I can't, and it pains me, man. You know what I mean? It's like maybe you know someone who's good at tuning pianos, but they're an alcoholic and their customer service is really shit. And you're like, fuck, man, you're so good at tuning pianos, or you're so good at fixing bikes or fixing cars. Or you're good at what you do. Your craft's amazing, but your alcoholism just fucks it for you, man. And I can't recommend you anymore. And that's shit. You lose, I lose, everyone loses. Right? So that's what McDougall's come to in my point now. I can't recommend McDougall anymore because of his eating disorder, disordered eating nonsense where carbs are bad, sugar's bad, blah, blah, blah. And I stand there as the instigator of the current vegan YouTube community. If you've been watching me long enough, you know that is to be true. I've created more vegan platforms on social media than anyone has. So as the chief, as the shepherd, as the King Dick, the arrogant guy, whatever you want to call me, I got to stand up and say, no, this is bullshit. Come on, guys, girls, get back on track, all right? All the girlfriends you see me in my videos, all those chicks, the weight loss transformations or maintaining an amazing Playboy, OnlyFans income body, all my girlfriends who live with me, they love the refined sugar, okay? And they don't train like Olympians, okay? That's the reality, man. All right, never. If you're fat, okay, I get it, Harley, but I'm fat, man. I got serious weight to lose. Great. And I'm the fucking man for you. All right. I'm the man for you. I guarantee drastic weight loss. And I guarantee a drastic improvement in your life quality. Because with me, on my protocols, you're never ever restricting your carbohydrate. If you want 7 bowls of muesli, low fat muesli, you have your 7 bowls. If you want 1 handful of blueberries, you have 1 handful. If you want 5 kilos of blueberries a day, you have that. Your body will tell you how much carbohydrate you need. No, Hal, that's not true because I have a pound of ice cream and I have a bag of chips. Those things contain carbs, but it's the fucking fat in the chips. It's the fucking fat and the dairy and the animal hormones in the ice cream that makes you gain the weight, man. All right, or the vegan ice cream. All right, all that soy protein is anabolic. If you want to gain weight, crank the soy proteins. Okay, protein is weight gaining. Some people want to gain weight, then crank the soy, okay? Soy's your boy if you want to gain weight. But most of my audience isn't looking to gain weight, they're looking to lose weight. So I recommend sugar, starches, and fruits, okay? And vegetables like corn, potatoes. But there, I'll call them starches. I guarantee you this is going to work if you're fat, man. You are not fat from corn. You are not fat from sugar. You are not fat from white rice, steamed white rice. You don't eat. Obese people don't even fucking own rice cookers. I've been in obese people's fridges and pantries, and I'm like, this is all I eat. And I look in the pantry and I'm like, who's this for? The burglar? You sending this to Somalia for the starving kids? No, you're not. You're eating this bacon. You're eating this pork. What we eat in private shows in public eventually. What we eat in private, what we take in private, shows in public eventually. Okay? It always does. I mean, these people, I just have a sandwich for lunch, and I have, like a little bit of breakfast cereal for breakfast, and that's all I eat. And I'm 500 pounds. I don't know what's going on, bro. All right, that's the food you remember. That's the food your food ate. Okay, that's the food your food ate, bro. You are not just eating that. And people lie to us because they're scared of being found out. They're not perfect, but hey, none of us are fucking perfect. All right. But if you want to perfect the number on the scale and have a more of a closer perfect experience of life where you have more emotional control, then my friends, you can never ever ever restrict your carbohydrate intake. If you restrict your sugar intake, you restrict how much serotonin and dopamine your body can have naturally. Okay. Oh, but sugar's like cocaine. It stimulates the dopamine receptors. Yes, it does. But sugar's not fucking cocaine. All right. I patted a little dog this morning. I won a running race this morning. There's a little chihuahua, gave a little pat. It spikes my dopamine. Is a chihuahua the same as fucking cocaine? No, it's not. Does it have a similar reaction? Does the brain light up with cocaine like it does with little petting a chihuahua? Yes, it does. But they're not the fucking same thing, all right? So we have to ban sugar because it's like cocaine. We have to ban chihuahuas because they're like cocaine. Stop spreading such dumb information, people, all right? And stop absorbing it in your brain. Go, hang on, wait, this is dog shit. If the chihuahua did a big steaming little chihuahua-sized turd, I'm not going to step in it. I'm going to identify this is a steaming chihuahua dung. Why would I put my Vaporfly X% 2 into it? It's dumb. I'm not going to do that. This person's saying sugar's bad. People in comas are losing weight injecting with sugar injections in their arm, cannulas. All right, up there through their nose and stuff. The natal feed tube, whatever it's called. All right, stop, look, think critically, ask questions. Don't just blindly follow. There's people out there, Andrew Tate, glucose goddess, freaking blah 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 blah. Just off the top of my head, what they come up on TikTok. Idiots. Right, some of the stuff they might say is okay. Some things are, but as soon as someone opens their mouth about sugar and they say sugar's bad, they are absolutely ignorant, or they are up to speed and they're just saying that to get clout and they really don't care about you. But most of the time, it's they're ignorant and they're suffering themselves. Okay, if you limit your sugar, you limit your life quality. If you cut your carbs, you cut your life quality. Do the experiment. Do the experiment, please. Have as much sugar, fruit, starches. Oh, okay, I can do the fruit thing. I can do the starch. I can't do the sugar thing. I can't do the sugar. Stop. Stop with your fucking disordered eating. Stop with your fucking orthorexia. And just fucking try it. Okay? You're like the person who can't have a cockroach on their hand. Oh, it's a cockroach. Oh my god. It's a fucking 2 gram insect. It has no venom. It has no diseases or whatever. Wait, no, it's a cockroach. Okay, wear a fucking plastic glove then. I still can't have it on me. Oh, you're, and you're having kids? You're spreading your anxiety to children? Fuck, man. Anyway, it's insanity. Just do the fucking experiment and watch your anxiety levels drop. I've coached, how many people have I coached in my life? Fuck, I don't even, I don't keep account. I've lost count. The people with the most extreme anxiety are always two common things. They always ingest stimulants like caffeine, and they always have a fear of sugar. I'll say it again. The people with the worst anxiety I've ever met in my life always use stimulants like caffeine or tea or theobromine, cacao, wowie, whatever, Adderall, etc. And, or they fear sugar. They fear white sugar. They would never touch it. It is crazy how much anxiety you have. Why do people have excess anxiety when they cut sugar or use stimulants? Because stimulants increase cortisol. Insufficient sugar increases cortisol. Sugar lowers cortisol in seconds. That's why when people are stressed, they reach out for comfort foods. But unfortunately, they reach out for the cookies, the donuts, the ice cream, which are full of fats. You get maybe 30 grams of carbs, you get maybe 30 grams of fat there as well. A potato or rice or sugar or fruit has 1 gram of fat per 100 or less, on the sweet fruits category. So when you have your ice cream, your donuts and stuff like that, your pastries, you're getting 30, 40 grams per 100. So if you're having 4, 5, 700 grams of carbs a day, you're having hundreds of grams of fat a day as well. And most likely more protein as well. And protein's anabolic. And people are trying to lose weight and eating like bodybuilders. High protein, healthy fats. But the fat's healthy. It's good for the brain, isn't it? Your brain runs on sugar. All the fat in your brain is what your body made from carbohydrate. All the saturated fats in your brain, your body manufactured. Your brain isn't made of avocado. Your brain isn't made of lard. Okay, maybe if your name's Homer Simpson. Your brain is made of saturated fat that your body produced. Your body produces cholesterol. It produces saturated fat. It produces estrogen. It produces testosterone. Okay. If a low-fat diet was bad, then why is Joe Rogan and co, who do high-fat diets and they do liposuction and they need testosterone replacement therapy? And there's nothing wrong if you need it. I'm just saying, I've experimented with testosterone. I can talk from experience, okay? if fat's the solution for best hormone health, then how come these guys are injecting testosterone? Okay, Joe Rogan's not a bodybuilder, all right? He's not paid for his, you know, trend physique or whatever. Just saying. So we need to stop the nonsense. We're a bit off track there. That's why I don't recommend McDougall. Nothing personal against the guy. I wish he was on board. I wish if I could have a Christmas wish from Santa, a New Year's resolution wish. I wish Dr. John McDougall, the icon, the myth, the man, the legend, would stop fucking contradicting himself, all right, with his carbohydrate message. He knows the truth. He's a man of travel, just like I am. There are no obese people in Asia and Africa and India who eat a high carb, refined sugar, low fat diet. There is none, okay? Maybe there's people out there who take SSRI medications, and yes, some medications are anabolic. We're talking about diet here, okay? But if you're trying to lose weight and you're taking certain medications, then just do a deep dive on that one. But today's topic is McDougall. Why don't recommend him anymore? McDougall, my Christmas wish, my New Year's resolution. Please stop contradicting yourself. Stop confusing people. Stop sending people off the cliff of eating disorders and disordered eating. I know you're sincere, but you are sincerely wrong on this anti-carbohydrate, anti-sugar message that you're putting out there. And you can disagree with me, but you're still going to be wrong, people. Look at my girlfriends. Look at me. Look at me. All right. It sounds arrogant, but it's facts. You can't debate with me and be out of shape. All right. You can't be as lean as me, but starving yourself and say I'm wrong. All right. Like, I'm ripped, I'm lean, I'm healthy, and I don't have to restrict. I don't have to overtrain. Okay. I never restrict my carbohydrate intake. So if that sounds like a good life to you, where you get to eat all the cake you want, all the ice cream you want, low fat vegan ones, you know, all the good shit you want. I eat pizza every day I want. I eat sugar, fruit. I eat all my favorite foods every single day. They just happen to be low fat ones because I understand that I don't want to be obese. Okay. And I can't restrict, man. I would be obese, man. I would be obese. I would be obese if I didn't understand the importance of low fat. I can't calorie restrict. I can't be a miserable fucker to be around. I like being happy. I don't be a moody grouch like Andrew Tate, having 10, 12 cups of coffee a day and a zillion cigarettes and tobacco. Cigars, not a cigarette, Harley. Yeah, it's a fucking 10 cigarettes in one. I don't be a miserable grouch, constantly stressed out and grumpy. Okay? Maybe for a couple minutes a day, but happiness is a moral obligation. How the fuck can you be consistently or mostly happy if your serotonin and dopamine is in the fucking bin because you're restricting your carbohydrate intake? You're restricting your sweet tooth. Well, I have some oats, but I'll have stevia with the oats. Fuck stevia oats. Have oats with sugar. Have your fruit with sugar. Have sugar with sugar. Have fruit, all right? Have your rice with sugar. One of the most powerful meals ever. I probably shouldn't tell people this secret, but I will for those who've listened this long. White rice, cinnamon, and sugar and water as a dinner meal. Have it before anything else. Have as much as you want. Try and wedge it in. Okay. Next day, man. Sex game enhanced. Leg game enhanced. Arm, everything enhanced. Brain game, stamina, mood game, serotonin, dopamine game enhanced. White rice, cinnamon, sugar, water. No nut milks. No. White rice, sugar, cinnamon, water. Try that. Have that for dinner. Not steamed rice with oil. Yeah, not Thai mango sticky coconut rice. No fats. Okay. Try that. Do that. Oh, but that's a bit bland. That's a bit like peasant food. No. We're doing this for fucking performance. We're not doing this for edible art or some culinary gluttony competition. All right. The gluttony is the amount you eat, as much as you want. All right. I'm a glutton. I'm a lean, ripped, happy glutton. Okay. Healthy. I like to be healthy. I love my life, and I wish more people would. McDougall, step up, brother. You have so much more to give. You shoot yourself in the foot by promoting this anti-sugar, anti-carbohydrate contradictions. Okay, it's just you're just bashing your potential, man, to leave such a good legacy. And I've been in this vegan game since 2001. I've seen the people, I've seen the damage that you're doing by spreading anti-sugar, anti-carbohydrate messages, the contradictions. I see the damage you're doing. Maybe you don't see it. I see it, man. I am the guy who's out there every day. All right, on online, in person. People come up to me on the street every single day for diet advice, weight loss advice, chit chats. Okay, I'm on the front line. I see it, McDougall. Okay, stop, please.